Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler. We're going to continue our Let's Play of EU4, playing as Bohemia. And so I've been looking around a little bit, and admittedly this is my second attempt at this. I had some technical issues the first time that made my game go really slowly. So my hope is that this one goes a little bit better for episode 6 here. But we have looked around slightly. Remember, we are allied to the Papal State with 7 favors. Austria has 7 favors. I think Cologne, they do have 10 now. The Palatinate has 12, so they would join wars theoretically. But England will ally me. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that diplomat off. We have over diplomatic relations as we sit, but we are a long ways away from having to worry about that, so I think we're okay. Go ahead and unpause. Oh yeah, things are doing much better. So now Bavaria is not a valid rival, and so we will rival Hungary. I think that was the correct move, because we want to keep our alliance in Austria. Okay, so they are not, we just outgrew them. Well, that would be great for power projecting. Who are my rivals? Because I don't have Denmark, Poland, and that. So I think we okay. So we're getting claims there. So I think that we need to embargo Poland, because I don't think we've done that yet. We have not. I will accept that royal marriage. And I will embargo Hungary. And for what it's worth, I will embargo Denmark. And that will get us some power projection. And then I'm going to insult who? Probably Poland, if that makes the most sense. Muscovy and Denmark are their ally, or their people. 3rd of September, well, we can't have that. We can at least go to 30th of August. 31st, wow, that's okay. Ottomans and Wallachia, I think that's a better thing. We don't lose anything from Austria, I don't think. I'm scornfully insulting them, but maybe we don't worry about that, so. That puts us at 47, and this will put us at 57, so that's good. And we can now get a claim on Mainz, so let's do. I also am aware, because of my previous play, that Saar-Luxembourg is allied to Brandenburg and Verdun, which would be really good if I could declare on these guys and get Brandenburg without Poland and Denmark, and maybe be able to break that alliance, those 2 alliances from Brandenburg. That would be really good. And then Switzerland is allied to almost nobody, and I love to make Switzerland a vassal because of the terrain, the mountain forts, the hills. It's just a wonderful march to have down here. I would love to take it. So that's my goal. So in order to do that, I have to kind of branch out my claims here. I already have 3 against Brandenburg. It would be difficult to get a 4th, but I could get one on Maddenburg. I need one on Anhalt. That's like coming up soon, right? It's 8 years away, so we're fine. So we could get Maddenburg and then Brandenburg, or Brunswick, and then up. We also could just do these guys and get Brandenburg or Brunswick again and go up. As far as this goes, we have to get down. So probably maybe Württemberg or Ulm. Then Ravensburg. This one, just in case things go awry, I think that's a little bit better chances for me. And let's get these guys. And then we're still getting a claim on Denmark. I will keep that going. Right now, we have the small problem that the Palatinate is not voting for us in spite of saying that they would. So that gives us only 2. And between us and the Palatinate, I don't know who would win, but okay. Apparently us. Apparently it is tied to development. The electors have elected me as the new emperor. The new lawful sovereign of the Holy Roman Empire has promised to protect the rights of the states as emperor. So, okay, so this is already different from last time. We are the emperor. This gives us +3 diplomatic reputation. For 15 years, by then I'll have diplomatic ideas probably, so I think that's a good time to take it. And so this is new. We have unlawful territory in Ferrara. Did they annex somebody? They did, Mantua. But it's occupied by Mantuan separatists. I don't have any diplomats to send, so I don't think that I can. I've played as the Emperor a couple of times, but still relatively new to their mechanics. I'm going to get a claim on Denmark and pull that back. I'm not anticipating going to war with Denmark quickly, although I get... so can I demand unlawful territory from you while you're at war? I can. And they will release Mantua. That is good. I enjoy having Mantua. I don't think I can get rain in northern Italy in time. That's a lot of guys here. The Papal State, Venice. What is actually in the Empire? So it's just the Papal State and Venice territory that we would have to get. And we don't have to get Venice proper, right? Yeah. Oh, and one from Naples, who I think is still under Castile. Oh, they're under Castile, which means that they're under Aragon. Yeah, I'm not going to go for that. It'll be okay. We can, like, reconquer it later. It'll be fine. If I want to. But that actually gives me another claim on Denmark. So I have the Imperial Band CB on Denmark, which might be the one to use if we desire to do that. Now we are making 6.07. The Emperor gets spy network construction, prestige, advisors, leaders, diplomatic relations. Hey, that's cool. And then a tax income of 16 ducats. And a manpower increase of 31,000 and the land force limit of 27. I'm making 16 ducats off of being the emperor, and I'm still... Why is this going up? That's not fair. Still only making 6. That doesn't seem right. But that does give me like a ton more of this, so... Force limit, so we are at 24 force limit, so let's go ahead and get up to 24 for sure here, and then we'll just see where things are. I do want to get a claim on Poland, although I now have right, Silesia has the Conquest CB, but I want my own claim on Poland just for fun. Brandenburg's opinion of me is changing. That's lovely. So let's make sure that I still have the emperorship when all of this is said and done. It does appear that we do still have the win, which is very important. Could probably try and improve with Trier. That would solidify it for sure. So we are making 5.43. So I think that let's go ahead and get a new army started. I like to make my armies this way, where I just make one infantry and then I build off of that using the, I think, DLC mechanic of this. Okay. I definitely want at least 2 cav in this army. So now we're only making 3.63. I have a sneaking suspicion that we are not going to be able to field a full force limit. But that's okay. I could be making a claim, so let's do that. In the 2 places we were claiming, and then we can continue our march on down. I will get a claim here. And then I'm going to try and get a claim on Brunswick. And I'm going to get a claim on Ravensburg. And then I'm going to improve with Trier. And hope that I can steal their vote. Alright, we're making 3 ducats. So let's go ahead and... let's see, we are rooting out corruption at a sizable amount. And we have level 1 advisors across the board. I can ask for money from the burghers, so I think I will. They'll be angry for about 10 months, but that's fine at this point in the game. And I'm going to get 5 more infantry. I think I'm going to get 6 more infantry, actually. And that will put me 11 shy, but I think that's where I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to build a thing here. Yeah, that puts me at 0.91. I'll just lose the diplomatic power. Now, did that get the vote? It did not even come close. Well, that's fine. How about Mainz? Will you like me? Of course, both of them would ally me, and that would change the vote. But that's neither here nor there. Alright, so we're up to 1.06 without the building. We can make an idea. I do think we want to finish the idea group and then take tech. So monthly war exhaustion and yearly legitimacy. I accept that for sure. So let me look at some things here. I know that through the transfer mechanic, I don't want province development. I want nation development. Country? Okay, development. There we go. Through the transfer subjects mechanic that I have done in the Age of Discovery here, that's what lets me fabricate claims on the borders of claims. It also lets me steal Sweden. That I think is kind of like the upper limit of the development that you can steal. Alright, so Lithuania is at 269. That is well above Sweden, so I cannot steal Lithuania. I could steal Naples, obviously. I could steal Norway. That was the original goal, was to attack for Norway. So let's go ahead and look at armies. Denmark has 25. Sweden has 15, that's 40. Norway has 10, that's 50. We have 49 plus the 6 of Silesia. We might be able to win, even with Brandenburg's 11. And as I recall, that's pretty much the only alliances. Yeah, that's all that Denmark has. Sweden's Liberty Desire is not high, which is strange because they don't have Gotland. But that's the AI cheating. It is what it is. We're at 1.74 ducats now, so I think I can go ahead and put 4 more infantry in the list. And we have Ravensburg. We can go there, so let's go ahead and get onto Switzerland as a claim. And then Brunswick. And that lets me go to Lundberg. Right, so we can tell Florence to give something back. Lucca. They will not do it, though. And so, do I really care that much? I'm not sure I do. We're still getting some imperial authority, at least. So let's see. Who could I get to answer the call? Austria would join. Austria is a lot weaker, but they would join. England probably will not. Mostly debt with the favors. But with Austria's 18, and obviously the Cologne Palatinate as well, I think we can win. So the idea here, I think, would be to steal one of these 2 vassals from Denmark. And obviously get Holstein released. Although I'm not sure that I can do that with this with the Imperial Band CB. I would much rather have Holstein be the war goal, but I'm not 100% certain that I can transfer subject that is outside the HRE with the Imperial Band CB. Because you can't take land that is outside of the Empire. I know that. So I'm going to actually use a conquest for Blecking. And we're going to have to go around, and that's fine. Or maybe I wait. I'll wait. And actually, when I get Saar Luxembourg, it's just one more 25 deal. And I can get a claim on Holstein, and we can do it that way. That seems better. Just to be safe. We're at 1.13. Moldavia has built a spy network. 15 government reform progress, that's nice. We do have provincial unrest. We're at 50% on Saxon separatists. Oh, we're at 0.3 3-7 now, so I don't think we do that. Okay, England just entered the War of the Roses, so they're going to be worthless for a while. Now that is fine. We're going to get that claim on Switzerland and kind of forget about it. There's no way I can, like, renounce this claim, right? I don't think so. But we will go ahead and take Lundberg as a claim. And that's going to hurt the economy, but it is what it is. We're now losing money. Not much, though. Alright, so they have switched to Gelre. Barely. But that forces the Palatinate to switch over to me, which is good. And now Saar-Luxembourg is there. Let's go ahead and just top off relations with Trier and Company, and then we'll also do allies, because I'd like that. And the other one was Mainz. Just to, you know, make this as clean as possible. Right now we're winning 3-1 on all of those, but it is what, you know, never hurts to try and help those. Now Brandenburg is probably, yeah, part of the Polish war against the Teutonic Order, and now Austria is calling me into a war. They have declared war on Venice. Okay. Well, obviously we accept because we want to keep Austria happy. I'm going to go ahead and raise war taxes in order to help the economy. Do I have... yeah, I have a yearly inflation reduction. I think that's a better person to be spending our money on. So, if only I could get a personal union on England. If they died... I would succeed to the throne. That would be so awesome. That'd be the best way ever to fulfill this thing. Now, Austria is probably trusting that we're going to, like, actually join this war. I'm not sure we will. But they are not as strong, obviously, as they once were, because we are now the Emperor. That is something at least to remember. Alright, so now we have our last idea. That will reduce advisor costs by 25%, which is really nice for our economy. And for growing as the Emperor, to be honest. I think I want to have 4 slots open for artillery when the next technology comes, which means I want 3 infantry, and just for rounding's sake, probably don't want 3. This is farmlands, but still, let's go ahead and at least somewhat participate in the war. Maybe we can just scare them off. I mean, Austria is not strong enough to win this war. There is no question they are not strong enough to win this war without me. And we kind of need them. Mantua, Salzburg, Siena, and the Knights. Siena's grown large. Well, let's at least sit on Salzburg. Let's try and get them out. Oh, hey! We have our religious zealots. So we're going to get off of Salzburg. We're going to take you here and you here, right? Yep.
It's treason, then.
Boom. So let's get back on Salzburg. Someone just left, I think from our side. Milan will not accept demanding unlawful territory, so Italy is just going to be weird. That's what's happening here. And we will defeat Venice and return. And somebody is on my fort. That was a bad decision from them. I'm going to try and keep my armies somewhat together, but I probably go here. We can now get our claim on Holstein, but that won't do us a ton of good at the moment. Let's go ahead and improve with outraged countries. With that second free diplomat, I don't really need anything else here. We still are not gaining papal influence. So it doesn't do me any good to send them to Rome, so I'll take a 5 score here. We have won the Siege of Salzburg. I really do not want Austria to have that land, so they won't. I'm going to come up here because Venice's army is hanging out up here. And I will just wait for... Oh, hey. Okay, so Salzburg is done. Austria did save the day there. Down here. And Hesse wants access, they may get it. Venice's army is coming down, but we just took this land. Austria, you can keep that one. Let's go ahead and sit on these forts down here. Family secret. Yeah, we'll keep doing that for sure. I can invest in a new technology, the military. Okay, we probably don't need that, but we do want to keep that innovativeness going. So when we develop, we're not going to develop much. Actually, let's get some generals rolled, just for some more army professionalism. Since I am now the Emperor, I don't need the force limit, so let's roll 2. I think that one's the worst one. Family secret, we will take the loss of prestige. Now he's got a claim strength of strong, so he's fine. Venice is probably going to take that back before we do anything here, but at least Siena and some of these other forts are happy. Oh, a nice natural wall breach there. We have 100 gold again. This is with Administrative Technology 6, which is coming up. I'm going to save and see, because there's bound to be something that's good there. And there's 100 ducats to Austria anyway. It's bound to be a much better building there. I suspect that this will hold long enough. Friesland, you will not do unlawful territory. Why are they not doing unlawful territory? They have a claim. The power of alliances. Who are you allied to? England. Well, that's probably true. Yes, we'll do that. Going to go slightly over the 30-minute time frame just to try and get this war out of the way. Alright, so we still have technology level 6, so it still has not been achieved, so we will develop. Yeah, this time we'll develop twice. And then we'll take admin level 6. Oh, hey, we can do a thing here. Oh, perfect. Yes. That gets me some tax rate back. We've won the siege of Mantua. And that one I can transfer over to Austria. Venice is hanging out over here, so I don't really want to fight both of these armies combined with just one stack. I don't want... Alright, so this was taken level 7, so we need to take this now. Simple. Alright, we've won the siege, so let's go up here. And, wow, we're making 2.68 ducats. So I am going to build a couple of cannons at least. There is Mantua giving up. Siena won't be long. And Venice is going to try and come help, which was not a smart decision. That was very good for us. We are losing some money, but, you know, it happens. Go ahead and do that. And we will do that. Yep, we're making money now. And I think we'll just do the local autonomy. It's fine. We lost an advisor. Which one? The military advisor, which we cannot replace at this exact moment in time. Its land force limit is the only level 1 we have, which is interesting. Alright, so there goes Siena. It's now just Venice. They have a lot of... nice, we gain an army professionalism, and we can start our golden era. That's really good. I think aggressive expansion impact. Let's go ahead and start the golden era for reduced costs. We will accept that petition. What is their current? 59. Yes. Yes, that is perfectly fine. Now Nassau and Siena. Siena will give it back. Yes. Lucca, take that. That will give us another prince. Nassau, however, will not give it back, and that is fine. We need the war taxes, which is kind of scary. But I'm not going to do it. Oh, I did do it. Okay. And so again, we're going to play the same game here. It was reached at level 7. We just barely got in time to get that innovativeness. We're up to 20. I do like to see that. I would like to see Austria peace out, but I don't know if that's going to happen soon. Their war score is only 10. The war score is Dalmatia down here. Well, let's see if we can. Let's let a couple of siege ticks go by and see if we can't get. Can't have them take that fort. Oh, we have a government reform. We'll do max promoted cultures. That'll help for the age bonus later on. They still are not wanting to take that fort. There we go. Now the war score is only 37%. Very interesting. Well, we'll see if we can get them to peace out in the next episode. I have been Taco Bowler. A lot of big things have happened in this episode, so hopefully you are enjoying yourself. This should be the end of the first week of Taco Bowler Gaming, and I have been having a blast. Please come back next week, and we'll continue our run as Bohemia. If you liked it, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. Tell other people about my channel. But until then, I'll see you next time.